So I'm working on my boat again today. Been sanding all the, here, I'll turn this around. I've been sanding all the wood. I'm just gonna paint it. Some of it, like this back wall, needs to be replaced totally, but I'm gonna do everything else. Get it all painted, all the woodwork, and I got it pretty much half sanded now. It's kind of what I've been doing for most of the day. But yeah, it's yeah, like this is, even this trim's not the greatest, but I'll probably just sand that. But these boards, this is all loose, and so I want to fix that. This is pretty good, but if that's fixed, then that'll be good. And then the outside stuff too. I don't know how the light's gonna affect this, but yeah, I'm gonna replace some of this because wood's broke there, and the door is really hard to slide right now, so I might just pull it all apart. It's a pretty basic piece of wood and a bunch of trim. So yeah, on this side too, I might as well do the same thing. And up in here, the cables run through there, but that there piece lifts up, and that goes in there. So that's got to be sealed pretty good. It's pretty easy to flip up, so yeah, like any rodents are not wanted here. So yeah, a little few things to fix up. And all this wood, it looks a little bit rough, but it's pretty solid actually. Where it's not is this stuff here, where it's all punky, and so that's easy to replace. So that's these holes are going right through the plexiglass. So yeah, so that's about that. And then out here too, it's leaking somewhere in here, because this is all where the wood, this piece of wood here was totally rotten. And up here, there's more. The end of it is needs a bit of work too, but still got a bit of cleaning on the boat, but getting there. But that's just footprints, but it was pretty clean up here yesterday. I just got to do the sides here and in the window trim. But yeah, still debating on the motor. They're pretty cheap, 125 bucks, 150 bucks for running ones. 6-cylinder 4.3 Volvo is what I need, but yeah, it's shouldn't be too hard to get one. It's just, is there going to be any other issues? So that's all depending on whether the leg's any good too, so I gotta check that first. But I got all the spare parts for that block. That block's totally seized, but I got all the spare parts for it, and yeah, like there's the wiring. But there's another whole cupboard full of it there too, all the wiring harnesses. So the guy was a mechanic that took it out, so it's all in the right spot to go back together. So, and if I need help, he said he'd lend me a hand if I need it, but I should be able to install it. And it's basically just the motor mounts and the bell housing I gotta take off, but that stays on. Like, that's the part of the leg, and the bell housing attaches to it. I just gotta attach a block to it, so if I can get a full motor that's running, I can just pull it out of whatever I get it out of, or if it's already out, just drop it right in here, and it's good to go. But I think it's got to be a Volvo. I'm not too sure on that yet, but pretty sure. But yeah, that's not going anywhere. not getting me anywhere anyways. Yeah, I'm getting it though. Like a lot of the wood, was shitty like that. I'm gonna see if I can replace that. Maybe just glue some in there or something. I'm not sure how they even did it. Yeah, glue. It might come apart like this one pretty easy now that it's old and weathered. So, but all the trim and everything is, if I just replace, it's all basic stuff too. Like I got access to a shop where I can cut all that size, and so, but yeah, I'm gonna make it look decent anyways. Like the leather's not too bad. I'm gonna see if I can spruce it up a bit. But and I'm not gonna worry about that. Maybe I'll find a old cassette deck or something from the old car while I'm looking for a motor, or even the radio out of it, just so I can have some tunes in here. Not that I don't play my guitar all day long, but well, not lately, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with this boat. Like everything I touch, like everything's here, you know, even motor wise. Like I got all the parts. They're taking up my room, but so hopefully I can get that dealt with really quick. But yeah, and the leg I got all cleaned off. Other than that, she's not in too bad a shape. Needs a little bit of covering and stuff, you know. I might put it like a wood trim on around it or something, just to make it look better. And because it has to pass the inspection of that Transport Canada guy, so I want to make sure I do above and beyond, and he doesn't bother me, because it's all going to be done right. So I just don't want to have to deal with it, you know. I still haven't registered it yet, but that's before it goes back in the water, I will do that. But yeah, it's a bit rusted up, but that's nothing. That'll it still moves. Just need to lube it, I guess, or whatever that needs. But it's still working anyways. And yeah, it'll be nice with a motor, that's for sure. Rather than the 6-horse on the back swim deck. That's especially on windy days, it gets pretty rough in some of the areas here. 6 horsepower ain't gonna keep this going in some of the waves I've seen. But a new engine will. And this boat's a lot safer than my sailboat. The sailboat's not quite so wide. And in some of the big waves, going with the waves are going faster than I am with that 6-horse. And they almost wiped me out. Yeah, it just pushes the back of the boat, because the stern's flat. It just pushes it off to the left or to the right, whichever way it decides to at that moment. And I'm kind of stuck counter steering constantly. So this will get rid of that. And same with going through the narrows around here. There's lots of current, and it grabs my keel on the sailboat really. It grabs it and spins me around where it wants to. So I'm fighting that too, to keep going straight. But sometimes I just gotta let it go and do its thing, because it grabs me pretty good. And like I said, that sailboat's too light. It's only 2,800 pounds total, and I got maybe 300 or 400 pounds added to it with supplies. Maybe a little more than that, but I'm only 150 pounds, so I'm not adding any weight to that. But yeah, no, it's all in pretty good shape. Like it looks a little rough, but it's all solid. That